Welcome back to Mystical Kannada, friends. In our last video, we learnt about the Kalachuris of Kalyani, and today we shall know more about the Cholas of Tanjavur dynasty. The Chola dynasty ruled in Tanjavur in Tamil Nadu from 300 to 1279 BC. The most prominent kings among them were King Rajaraja I, King Rajadhiraja, and King Kulothunga I. Their business language was Tamil. Sanskrit and Tamil was the language of scripts and inscriptions. Major literary works and authors during their period are Kalingapattarani by Jayagondar, Kambaramayana by Kamban, and Periyapurana by Sekilar. The Cholas ruled over parts of South India from 10th century to 12th century AD. Vijayalaya was the founder of the Imperial Chola Dynasty, which was the beginning of one of the most splendid empires in Indian history. Their capital was Tanjavur in Tamil Nadu. King Rajaraja I, King Rajadhiraja, and King Kulothunga I were the greatest rulers of this dynasty. Emperor Rajaraja Chola I held titles Sivapada Sekaran, Mummudi Chola. King Rajadhiraja Chola earned the title Jayam Konda Chola. King Kulothunga I bore the title Kulothunga. In general, Cholas were followers of Hinduism and largely Shaivism. The Cholas built the largest and most important temples dedicated to Lord Shiva. They were staunch followers of Shaivism, though they built temples for Lord Vishnu. Shiva, Rajarajeshwara, Choleshwara were the deities worshipped by them. The Cholas patronized Tamil language. The Imperial Chola era was the golden age of Tamil culture, marked by the importance of literature. Chola record cites many works including the Rajarajeshwara Natakam, Viranukkavyam, and Kannivana Puranam. Kamban composed Ramayana and Sekilar wrote Periyapuranam. The inscriptions of the Cholas were in Tamil. The inscription of 890 refers to their contribution to the construction of Ranganatha temple at Srirangapattanam in the present Mandya district, Karnataka. Land revenue and trade tax were the main source of income. The medieval Cholas under King Rajaraja and his successors developed a highly organized administrative structure with central control and autonomous village assemblies. The system of government was a hereditary monarchy, and the coronation of the king was an impressive ceremony. The Chola rulers issued their coins in gold, silver, and copper. The Cholas built wonderful temples in Tamil Nadu at Tanjavur, Gangaikonda Cholapuram, Kumbakonam, etc. King Rajadhiraja founded the Agrahara at Malur near Channapattana, and they built many temples and excavated many tanks in Karnataka. The Pattandur and the Bellandur tanks in Bangalore are their creations. Honganur, Malur Pattana, and Kudalur in Channapattana Taluk in present Bangalore rural district have fine temples built by them. King Rajaraja conquered regions of Gangavadi, Rattavadi, and Nolambavadi, Andhra, Kongu, and Kalinga. They secured control over Gangavadi in Karnataka by overthrowing the Gangas of Talakadu in 1004 AD. Their boundary extended from Srirangapatana, Kadapa, and Dharanikota in the north up to the Rameshwaram and Sri Lanka in the south. The Cholas of Tanjavur ruled the entire Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka and southern parts of Karnataka, Kerala, and Andhra Pradesh. They ruled for about 150 years. That's about the Cholas of Tanjavur. We shall meet in our next video related to the Seyonas or Yadavas of Devagiri. Until then, like Kannada, love Kannada, and subscribe Mystical Kannada for lot more interesting videos about Kannada and Karnataka. Sirigannadam Gelge, Sirigannadam Balge.